Good day, everyone, and welcome to my new Let's Play of The Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb edition. Well, as you can see, I've purchased the Wrath of the Lamb DLC, what The Binding of Isaac is, and I'm just going to show you my controls right now. I've got it on low res right now, just because my computer sucks, and I need to have it on that res. What The Binding of Isaac is an indie game made by Edmund McMillan, who is very well known for Super Meat Boy. As you can see here, we don't have a whole lot of characters that we can choose from right now, as they're all locked. I did delete my save, so we are starting fresh, so we're going to start with Vanilla Isaac, our most basic character and our main protagonist of this story. I don't know if you can really tell it a story. Now, immediately you'll notice that this game bears an uncanny resemblance to The Legend of Zelda. And I mean the early Legend of Zelda, obviously not Skyward Sword. Although in its mechanics, it is very similar. That was stupid damage to take. It is very similar in its mechanics. Now, the biggest thing I want you to know about Binding of Isaac is that, one, it does play a lot like, we're in the library right here. This is a special room where you can pick up 2 items, usually books. I picked up the Anarchist Cookbook, which is one of our spacebar items. Now, this game relies very heavily on what type of items you pick up during your 10 years at the dungeons. Each floor contains an item room, a shop, a boss room for sure, and a secret room. And sometimes you'll have, like I just showed there is libraries and other such things, and I just took damage from these losers again. You'll notice that the other game this bears an uncanny resemblance to is Smash TV. And you know what? It's a combination that pays off in a lot of ways. And the way they use the items in this game makes it so unique, because 2 runs are never the same. We got our first boss here, Duke of Flies, one of the easier ones, as I almost kill myself. This run might already be over. Jesus, this is embarrassing. I swear to God, guys, I'm not that bad at this game. But we're going to try and survive the Duke of Flies here the best we can, and see if we can make something out of this run, even though it's off to a terrible start. Okay, so we got the main Duke of Flies done. I just about took damage. That would have been the end of the run for me. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating right now. Can't talk. Okay, so we're good to go. We got Mom's coin purse, I believe. And this gives us random pills. And what pills do is they give a random effect, either good or bad. As you can see, I got luck up. I got a full health. What's this one? Pretty Fly, which will give us some added defense. The Pretty Fly will actually protect us. And Telepills. So you can see the random effects there. Those were mostly good effects. There are some really bad ones, such as range down, speed down, and health down, which are all terrible. There's also bad trip, which hurts you. And I'm just going to pick up this extra full health. I didn't really talk about the item that I picked up in the item room. That's an attack fly, and what the attack fly is going to do is it's going to deal damage to any enemy that touches it. Very handy to have, actually. Some people don't like it because its range is really strange on it. Personally, I will pick up any passive damage item that I can get, and there are some really good ones in this game and some really bad items. My current spacebar item, I actually don't consider it to be a great item. It's okay because it can deal some damage, but lots of times you can end up damaging yourself. Kind of annoying. Other rooms in this game that you'll see are things like an arcade, which will allow you to gamble your money for more items, such as bombs and keys, which are essential to this game. I'm just going to let the attack fly take out this room. They're essential to this game, and I mean essential. You'll need them all the time. And attack fly is going to take out this guy. I think this guy's name is Mr. Ma. We're going to call him headless, or bodiless dude, I guess. He's still got a head, so... There are headless dudes, though. Okay, dodge all the flies. Now this is kind of an interesting chest here, the red chest. Just been added to the DLC content. We'll pop the Anarchist Cookbook, which spawns bombs everywhere, and allows us to get to it. So let's see what we got. 2 troll bombs, and we're just going to avoid them and keep moving on. It has various effects, those red chests. It's just like a pill, actually. You're just like a pill. I don't know if I'm singing that right. Instead of making me better, you're making me ill. Yeah, that's a song. This is called a spirit heart right here. And what a spirit heart is, it's a temporary heart. That's the best way I could put it. It's going to give you extra hits when you don't have the heart containers. If you think of it in Zelda terms, I don't have heart containers, so these are non-refillable hearts. These are actually awesome to pick up because you don't need the heart containers to get them either. And lots of times my very successful runs end up with me having a ton of these spirit hearts. Really good items, you want to pick them up. You might notice that my computer does have some issues. I'm not sure why this is happening. I did a test run of this game earlier, and I had no issues at all. So I'm gonna have to research why this is happening, but no real reason why or why not that I know of right now. I'll look into it. Now we're just going to keep fighting these enemies. I mean, this is basically what the Binding of Isaac comes down to. And, you know, when I first got the game, I didn't really know what to think of it because, to be honest, it was just kind of like, okay, there's this new indie game. Oh, here, I gotta stop my thought here and talk about this. This is called an Eternal Heart, this white heart here. It has a really good effect that I'll show off here in a bit. First, we'll go into the item room. Piercing shots. This is going to be great. This will allow our bullets to continue through enemies and be able to hit multiple enemies. I just want to make a note here of what the Eternal Heart will do is when I pick it up and I go down to the next floor, if it's still intact, I will get an extra heart container from it. We're going to fight Larry Jr. here and pop the Anarchist Cookbook right away, and this should absolutely rape me in the butt. Excellent. So, what I was getting at with my last thought, I gotta explain this too. Deal with the devil room here, right up here. So what this is I can trade my heart containers for items. Now, these items can be really good or really bad. One of them is really good in here, but I'm gonna save that for another time because we don't really have the heart containers to play with. So I'm gonna run back and get the Eternal Heart here, and I'm also going to take a look for the secret room, which is right here, and we'll take a look inside. Okay, slot machine, we don't need that, so we're just gonna head on down to the next floor, and you'll notice as we go down into the next floor that I will get another heart container. And one thing I should note here as well, I'm sorry, I'm just plowing you with information here, but there's a lot to go through. With the DLC that was given for this game, we actually got a lot of new content, and this was one of them. You can see that I'm on the Catacombs Part 1. Normally, before the DLC hit, this would have been called, I believe it's not Basement. Oh, why can't I think of it right now? It's not the depths either. The Caves. Caves Part 1. This would normally be called the Caves Part 1, and I'm taking stupid damage. Go banana. Go banana. These are my least favorite enemies, actually. Okay, but anyways, I'm losing my track of thought here. What I was saying was, you would normally go down to the Caves Part 1 in the original game. With the Binding of Isaac expansion, if you do really well on your first few rooms, you will get sometimes sent to a harder cave, which in this case is the catacombs. Not necessarily a bad thing. These guys are really annoying, actually, unless you know how to fight them. If they get out of their spot like that, they can be really annoying, because every time they hit you, they will cause coins to drop out. Easily one of my least favorite enemies in the game. You'll actually see a full version of him probably sometime later, because he is a douche. That was a trollolololo bomb, not to be confused with the troll bomb. The trollolololo bomb will actually chase you. Pain in the ass. Green nubs here, that's bit bombs. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Now, this game was really well made, and I'm gonna stay on this as long as I can, but I can see already that I'm going to have to explain another room here. This is called the mob trap room. And what the mob trap room is, I can take that treasure chest right now, and it will immediately spawn enemies, and I gotta defeat all the enemies there in order to collect those items. So it's kind of a risk-reward room. We might actually take it, seeing as how we're low on bombs and keys, but I will decide that a little bit later on. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Okay, let me get back to that thought I had about 30 minutes ago. That thought was that the reason why I wanted to do this Let's Play is because when I first got this this game, I didn't really think too much of it. It was just kind of more of a novelty kind of thing. I was just like, okay, whatever, it's $5. If I get 3 hours of enjoyment out of it, you know what, I got my money's worth. It was not the case. I actually have over 70 hours of Isaac play, and it's just because it was such a well-made game in its replayability. Like, most people would think of this as a casual game. I've played Fallout 3, and that was my previously most played game. For the $5 that I spent and the amount of hours that of enjoyment I got out of this game, it was well worth it. So we're gonna pick up a new item here, and we're gonna immediately put it back down, because I feel like I want the Anarchist Cookbook more than the slot machine. All that slot machine does is it will take a penny and it will give you a chance to win something. Not really a good item. Gonna have a bad time. This here, one of the more annoying bosses, Peep. Peep has given me trouble in the past, especially his new form, which we will see later on. I'm sure he's very annoying. I'm actually doing quite well against Peep right now, so I can't really complain. But yeah, Peep used to give me balls of trouble, and you could see his eyes float around the room, and that's part of the reason why he gave me balls of trouble. Also, those shots are very hard to dodge, so always something to take a look at when fighting Peep. But he is almost dead. We will continue to shoot him until he dies. I guess that's kind of the point of the game, Chad. So anyways, we got some great stuff. I think I got all the intro stuff out of the way. Let's concentrate on the game now. So, gameplay is pretty simple. There's a lot of different item combinations. We beat Peep without taking a hit, get an extra spirit heart, and we pick up another upgrade, which health upgrade. Now, deal with the devil. Ooh, these are both good. I'm gonna take the pact here. After I shoot the fire, there's the pact, and I think I'm also going to take Guffy's paw. And what the pact does is gives me extra damage, and Guppy's paw has a special ability, and I've also unlocked Eve, which we can actually take a look at, and the dead bird, and the curse. So we actually got a lot out of that, a lot more than I thought we'd get out of it, but that's good, because now we can play as Eve, which we'll say for another episode how I think about Eve. Let's keep okay, that's a self-sacrifice room. Because I got spirit hearts, I do not want to go there. I'm not going to pop Guppy's Paw yet, just for the simple fact that I want to hold on and show its effects later. So we picked up the treasure map. That is going to show us all the rooms as well as the secret room's location in it. Really good item to have. They also have the traditional Zelda compass. This is Bob's Rotten Head. I'll just show off its effects. It's basically a bomb that you just throw. Just like that. Now I'm going to pick up my previous item there, the Anarchist Cookbook. Or no, Guppy's Paw, sorry. I don't know why I thought I still had the Anarchist Cookbook. But because I want to save Guppy's Paw for when I really need it. We're going to come in here. Oh, that gold key that I just picked up. Useless to us now. That'll give you unlimited keys for the floor that you're on. Really, that kind of ticks me off. But you know what? What can you do? And I get to show off what a mob trap room is here. You can see it's just spawning enemies. There's 3 waves of enemies that you gotta kill in order to bypass this room. And yeah, that's basically all there is to these rooms. Is just you take a risk-reward incentive and try and get past it. These are turrets, really annoying. I really hate the turrets, as you can see. Okay, we should be alright now. There we go, we got another chest. And another telepills. Not really useful, and we're just gonna head on down to the next floor, I think. Yeah, so the gameplay is pretty simple. I mean, that's where the beauty of The Binding of Isaac really shines through. Its simplicity is just amazing. I'm really liking our chances right now. In my personal opinion, when you're playing The Binding of Isaac, you need damage ups more than anything else. Because damage ups make this game so much easier, and sometimes they're really hard to find. Head on down to the next floor. Looks like we got the caves part 2. We're just gonna continue on our merry way. I don't have a whole lot to say about this. The popcorn men here that shoot their flies at us. Lord of the Flies, I don't know what they're called. We're just gonna call them popcorn men because they look like popcorn. Or maybe dudes in space. Sounds like a really bad R&B song. Here we go, silkworms, asshole silkworms that chase after you. There's actually a big version of these guys that's a boss later on. But if we do encounter him, and there's a good chance that we will, he will be actually quite easy. For the simple fact that we have piercing shots. Mr. Moz, our piercing shots are making this a little bit easier. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Fucking thing sucks. Sorry, I had to do a Bill O'Reilly. I can't believe I did not take damage in that room. That is easily one of the most annoying. Oh, and again, as soon as I say it. Ah, shit. Okay, got lucky there. You know what? I can accept that, but I don't like it. Those different colored ones are called champions, and the champion ones are, well, they have varying effects. Lots of them take a lot more hits to kill. I'm gonna take the mutant spider for quad shot. That's actually a really good pickup. It really decreases our fire rate, but you know what, you get 4 shots, and with piercing shots that could be slightly overpowered. And we're gonna go into the room here. The shovel. Now the shovel could be a really good item. I'm not going to use it yet. I will tell you its effects though. What the shovel can do is automatically take you down to the next floor. Now that can be a very good item, especially if you're looking to speedrun the game. But in my position, I want to fight the boss because I want to get all the upgrades that I can get. I'm not good enough right now to actually speedrun. In fact, I think my fastest run was only about half an hour, and that's through the later stages of the game. Like right now, we're about, what, 20 minutes into this video, and you can see I'm only done maybe 3 levels. Oh, here's Chub. This is the guy I was telling you about. Chub is just basically a version of those little silkworms, and Chub should go down quite easily with the quad shot. Just like that. And we get a Spelunker hat. So, and another deal with the devil, a range up. Okay, and we're fighting another boss. This is Krampus, easily one of my least favorite bosses in the entire game. He will probably rape me. Jerry Sandusky. Oh, that was a bad joke. I apologize. No, I don't. Basically, this guy is a pain in the ass, but his item that he gives you is actually quite good. You always get the same item from this guy, and he shows up every now and then in the deal with the devil room. Now, important to note that this guy is just another reskin of another boss that's later in the game. Personally, I find Krampus harder than the original boss, which his name is the Fallen, which we will probably run into. Krampus is more annoying because he is more random. At least the Fallen has a pattern to him. Somewhat of a pattern, I guess I should say. And you can predict his attacks a little bit more. The Fallen, Krampus, not so much. But we're gonna get the Lump of Coal, which we unlock, and Lump of Coal has an interesting effect. Now, what the Lump of Coal will do is it will increase the damage of your shots the farther it travels. So you see when I shot tears out there, the farther that it traveled, the bigger the tears got, and the more powerful it got. And we are on Necropolis, which is easily the hardest floor we're going to encounter in this run. We're going to have to be very careful here of what we're doing, because it will be very easy for us to die. And I will try and be as smart as possible here. Okay, we got our item room. Okay, and a small rock appeared. That's quite good. And I'm taking a lot of stupid damage that I don't like. And this spider is being like the best dodger of all time here. You wanna dance with me? Dance with me. Holy, I just changed the lines of Turn Me Loose with Dance With Me. Not sure why I did that, but I did it. Okay, bunch of bomb flies, and actually, you see that big clump there? That's actually a boss, so you're starting to see the rooms increase in difficulty already. Trust me, this game gets a lot harder after you beat it a few times. And that's the beauty of it. It never gets old right away. It's always something new and different and exciting. And you should purchase this. I mean, if you only want to buy the original game for $5 or whatever it is, buy it. It's well worth your money. You'll get more value out of this than you will get out of fucking Capcom versus Marvel versus Capcom 3, which was an absolute joke. Didn't even have Mega Man in it. I mean, how could you not include one of your most beloved characters of all time in it? That is just stupid beyond... It's beyond me. You know what? I don't work in the gaming industry. I just play them. So what do I know? Bomb in there, but we can't get it. We're gonna see what we can find here. Gonna keep exploring. We really need a key, actually, so we can get into... Got a lot of money too now, so that we can get into both the shop and the item room. Both would be financially, well, not taxing. It would be, I don't know, beneficial, I guess. God, I can't think of mincing words here. And I don't really want to explore this Necropolis too much because the rooms are increasing in difficulty, and you know what? I don't have a whole lot of health right now. I'm still holding on to Guppy's Paw, which I'm not going to mention what they do. I'm taking a lot of stupid damage here, and I don't like it. I love the Binding of Isaac. You should love it too. Love with me. I'm not even sure what I'm talking about here. These yellow or red fires are really annoying. They're called Hell's Fire, and they're a piss off to me. Really, they are. They have ended enough runs for me to just totally make me lose my mind. Tough room. Probably going to take damage. No, I did not. That is amazing. I cannot believe I actually got out of that. That is stellar. Okay, keep moving forward. We get our first instance of a trinket, which is the match, which will increase our bomb drops. On hindsight, probably shouldn't have picked that up because I need key drops more than I need bomb drops. So we're going to continue to look around, searching for that ever glorious key that we need. Again, another boss here. This boss's name is Fistula. One of the easier bosses, but still, I mean, we're getting bosses in our rooms now, which normally contained enemies. So you can see the difficulty of this game already. And now we got these assholes. Go banana. These assholes are pretty disgusting creatures. I mean, that is probably the most disturbing thing I've ever seen from a game. And more fistula dicks. Let's try and hold on to our health here so we can visit the mob trap room. Because the mob trap room might have a treasure chest. Or it could have the best item in the game for us right now, the skeleton key, which gives us 99 keys. I got 99 problems, but a key ain't one. Hit me! Boom! That was a really lame joke. Now these fetus-looking things can be quite annoying sometimes, as you've seen. I already taken damage, maybe. You know, English was never my specialty. Actually, Japanese was my specialty, I cannot speak any language worth a lick. I can barely even mumble. That's how bad I am. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving on. Keep moving forward. Isaac's looking like a pretty bad-ass black dude, I guess. We're gonna continue moving on through here, the best we can. I'm not really sure what we're gonna end up doing. We're probably gonna have to pop Guppy's Paw here soon to really account for all our mistakes. We got the mini mush here though, which is gonna help. It's gonna give us a speed and range upgrade, which is always fantastic. Thank you, mini mush. I appreciate it. And we'll go into the shop as well, and we will pick up the ladder. What the ladder will allow us to do, and this is a sweet little homage to The Legend of Zelda, it will actually allow us to cross pits, and yeah, that's kind of awesome. I really like what this game does. It does little homages and everything to old games and Super Meat Boy and stuff like that. Now normally this guy's a hard boss because he's only got one weak point, and it's on his tail there, and you'll notice that I'm taking him out rather easily. Piercing shots make this guy a joke. He's normally a very hard boss that I hate fighting, and this is kind of awesome because we're going to get 2 spirit hearts here, plus a tears up, and yeah, tears up didn't really work, but as you can see there, I popped Guppy's Paw because I felt it was necessary. Now what Guppy's Paw did for us there is it took away 1 heart container and gave us 3 spirit hearts. Now this is kind of risk reward because like I said before, we got tons of money. Tons and tons of it. What they do, and we bomber, rage, awesome. Okay, so we got 3 spirit hearts for the 1 heart container, and now we got rage. So what rage does is with the more enemies we kill, the more powerful that we get. And my computer is slowing down because it cannot handle the awesomeness of this level. Actually, I don't know why. As you can see, my tears just changed to red there. We're gonna pick up Mom's Pearl, which is another new trinket. I'm actually not sure what Mom's Pearl does. I don't really care to find out right now either. But we're just going to keep moving through the level. This is a really dick room. I'm going to take damage just like that. And as you can see, I'm getting more powerful as the rage is building. Rage is building. My body is ready. This is a really bad room. I'm going to get owned. Owned. I hate it. I really need to kill these enemies fast, because this is not a good room at all. Okay, so we somehow got through that. Now, you know what? We're actually on the last room of this. I didn't really think about it, but we are on the last room of this this wretched level, if you want to call it that. And that was shitty damage to take. I really do hate taking that damage. We might have to proc Guppy's Paw again in hopes to complete this, but yeah, we're gonna have to take that Eternal Heart, because you know what, we're really not going to get another chance to take it but now, and you'll see why, because we got the so-called final boss in quotations coming up, the Mom's Heart, or not Mom's Heart, Mom's boss fight. So, you know what? Let's go do it right now. Okay, so Mom's not that hard if you know how to fight her. And with the items that we got, especially with Rage, which was a great pickup for this floor, it's going to make it a lot easier for us. Normally, I'd have a lot of problems with this fight. I'm having a lot of problems with my computer slowing down right now. But you know what? It's making it a little bit easier. I would prefer that my computer did not freak out like this, and I am going to have to take a look at this, because like I said before, my computer was running perfect before this, but Mom's going down fairly easily. I haven't taken any damage yet, just absolutely destroying her. She's gonna go down and we're gonna win here. Pretty good boss fight, and there it is, and let's watch the ending together.
Was cornered. His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
Or was it? Now we got the credits. So, guys, that basically shows you what the Binding of Isaac is and how it works. I kind of wanted to get the introduction video out of the way, so now I can actually talk about gameplay when I'm doing these videos. I got most of the stuff, I think, out of the way. And, I mean, I talk non-stop through this video of just constant bullshit of, yeah, bullshit. Constant bullshit of bullshit. With a side of bullshit. You're gonna pay. Why don't you go eat some hay? We can go down by the bay, make things out of clay. Just me. What do you say? Sorry. Short term, we're going to be doing more of this, and I don't know how long this is going to go. You can see some of the achievements that I got here. The Harbingers are now unlocked, which are the Horsemen, new bosses, and unlocked a new level. So thank you all for watching. This has been Let's Play The Binding of Isaac, Episode 1. This is the Mad Hatter signing out. We will see you again next time. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.